And the card is good. It is Liquid. Guys, what is going on? What's the day? I don't know. I think it's Happy Tuesday. What the heck is up? I know, I record these videos in advance. So, Happy Tuesday to those that are watching today. Guys, insane weekend last weekend. I'm recording this on the Tuesday before this. This is actually a week before you'll see this video that I'm recording this. We just got back from Liquid Games from Sunday. Liquid Games in New Jersey at the Bell Works, whatever station, office buildings, mall, whatever the heck it is, was absolutely incredible. Fire show, fire time, had a lot of fun. I love a lot of the shows in New Jersey. This one was different today, maybe because of the market, maybe what's going on, maybe because a lot of things are proved wrong. Guys, we're gonna talk a lot about what I saw at the show, what kind of themes I saw, what kind of trends, what was I buying, what was I selling. Let's get discussing. Discussing? I don't know. Talking, chatting, that's what's gonna happen. But before we get discussing and chatting, enter the giveaway. Guys, we have a 6-pack Silver Tempest bundle. Booster bundle, beautiful thing, Silver Tempest. You also get the 3-pack blister. Why is that? Because somebody didn't claim their prize in the past. And I don't hold giveaways when I announce another giveaway. That's how I do it. Those will be rewarded for being part of the channel here and watching the content. If you don't claim the giveaway, you don't claim your prize, I'm sorry, it is what it is. So guys, yes, enter the giveaway. How do you enter the giveaway? Like the video, help your boy out. Comment on a video between video 60 and 68. I'll enter you into the giveaway. It's gonna be a nice little wheel spin. We'll spin the wheel, whoever it lands on. I'll announce your name on the next YouTube video, which is like 69 or 70 or something, whenever that giveaway is done. Then you just DM me on Instagram, and guess what? You win your prize. Shipping's on me, I'll send it out to you. Thanks for being part of the Nicky Cards channel. Let's get going with the video. All right, boys. Yes, I don't have a hat on today. That's a little weird, right? I do, in fact, have hair. It's a little crazy. Didn't feel like wearing the hat today. Haircut's starting to get to where I want it to be. In the past, it was a little wonky all over the place, so I wore a hat for a while. Maybe we'll start doing a little bit more hatless content, if you will. But the point of today's video, guys, the Liquid Games market was electric. I had so much fun. My brother and I had a blast. We vended with our boy, Joey, Ditto Dudes. Shout out Ditto Dudes. Joey's always such a great time. It is... We always have so much fun together. Fun fact, Joey actually got me into vending. Joey and I vended our first show together. Well, it wasn't his first show. Me, Joey, Pete, and actually my wife and Luke, we vended. That was like the first time that we did it. We did a Woodbridge Mall show 2 August ago. Actually, 2 years vending this month. Congratulations, Nicky Cards. 2 years vending. Wow, 2-year vending anniversary. I just realized it. Yes, this journey's been a lot of fun. Back in action with Ditto Dudes this last weekend. It was great. Guys, all right. There's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of stuff. But I want to get into the nuts and bolts of, if you're like me, you're this is an investor channel, this is a collector channel, this is a market update channel. I just want to talk about what I saw. Is it maybe my sales channel that helped some of the things that sold? Maybe, but like I wasn't in a great spot at the show and I still had an amazing show. I have a thought and a theory that a show is not based on where you are if you do well at a show. Doing well at a show is based on how prepared you are. It's all about your preparation. Guys, I take so much time preparing cards in the proper way so that I can sell them fast, accurately, and be able to back my cards if someone has a question about the condition or the price of it. That is why I tend to have very good shows when I go to new places like this. This is not a, oh my God, look at me, I'm the best. That's not what I'm saying, but it is factual that I had a good show this weekend. So guys, why did I have a good show? What was selling? What was going crazy? All right, full transparency, the collector is still very much alive. The collector does not give a flying about Destined Rivals being reprinted. Doesn't give a flying about Destined Rivals ETBs being reprinted. You know, booster boxes, booster box, everything. It doesn't matter to the collector. The collector wants to fill their freaking binder. And that at the show is what we're seeing. Collectors are coming up saying, hey, do you have this card? Do you have that card? Oh my God, I didn't know I wanted that card, but now that I see it, I want it. It is a wonderful thing when you're able to fill somebody's collection. I've sold things from $10 R-Box from Team Rocket, like unlimited, all the way up. I sold a Caesar's Bugsy Caesar. I had never seen the card before. I got it from one of my homies on Instagram. He sent it over to me and we ended up selling it. It was great. It was a blast. What was really cool about selling the Caesar, the person that I sold the Caesar to was a master setter Caesar collector. And this Caesar collector was missing the Bugsy Caesar that I had, and only the McDonald's one. If you have a McDonald's Caesar, hit me up. I'll connect you with the guy that bought him from me. It was really cool to see him get it. I don't really discuss pricing on what I sold it for, so I sold it for a good price, and he got it, and I'm happy it went to him. But guys, that was just a little like recap of it. Things were moving, slabs are being traded in, slabs are flying out. Listen, there are people that stream and they want to buy all your vintage hollows at 90%. As long as you're paying my sticker, I don't really care. I did a huge sellout, if you will, of a bunch of cards, sold them at 90%. Guys, the people were buying all day. I at one point was cleaned out. And look, am I selling $17,000 Lugias? No, that's not what I bring to shows. Because anything that I bring to a show, I always prepare that if for some reason I lose it, if you get what I'm saying, it is not the end of the world. I'm not bringing the Blastoise first edition to a show. What are we doing? I'm not bringing a Lugia PSA 9 first edition to a show. What are we doing? If I ever sell these kind of cards, it's a private meetup in a police station, or if we're really close friends, you can come to my house. That's just kind of how I do things. But vending at shows, guys, take this mantra. Don't vend like you need to walk out of there with 50 grand. Vend like you want to walk out of there with a couple $1,000, to be able to take your wife to dinner or go on a vacation. And listen, the ones that do this full time, God bless you. I give you so much credit. It's a very, very hard industry to survive in. But my point of it is the card shows are still booming, but be smart about the card shows. And I know that was a little bit of a rant, but it brings me into a point. Guys, super unfortunately, after the show, I didn't know this vendor, but a lot of my mutual vendor friends knew this vendor. Apparently this vending couple, Nav TCG, I believe their name is, unfortunately, guys, they left the show and they drove to a gas station to fill their car up. And apparently somebody followed them in a gold Porsche and hopped out with AR-15s and said, "Give me what you have." I don't know the whole story. I'm looking more into the story. Apparently the vendor didn't have all their stuff on them. They just had their cash and only one slab. I don't really know. I'm not breaking the news on the topic right now. Maybe I will later. But the fact of it is that the person was robbed, and it was very dangerous because there are AR-15s. That is a life-threatening, people could say, oh, you should be carrying. What the hell are you going to do if someone pulls an AR-15 out? You got a plan? Is there any training for how to beat an AR-15? How to combat an AK-47? Take me to school for that. Concealed carry doesn't help you do that. All right? And that's what's so scary about these shows. So I'm going to reiterate again with what I'm seeing at these shows, because the market's, it's still great for the collector. People are still buying cards. But you gotta be so freaking careful. My brother and I always vend together. That's why I vend with my brother, because I want another person with me. You will never, ever catch me vending alone. Are we gonna start doing our own tables soon? Probably, but they're gonna be next to each other. We go to the show together, we leave the show together. Always have a buddy system. Don't think that you're better than anybody else and not park by the close to the venue and walking alone just because it's gonna be all right. All it takes is a second for it to happen, and that's the problem with it. Okay, back to the point. What did we do? When I left the show with my brother, I literally found a cop and I went up to them and I said, "Hi, I would like an escort to my car." No questions asked. Sure. Walks me out. Anything goes down, they got it. I would hope. That's the best I can hope, right? So, walk me to the car. Here's the problem with what happened. They followed after the show, the robbers to the vendor. They followed them. Here's the mistake. And I'm not saying that, it's hard to say it's a mistake because it is a mistake, but it's I have some question marks about it too, right? Okay, so apparently it was at a gas station where they stopped for gas after the show. First off, you should always go straight home. But then again, if there's cars around you, you need to be aware of your surroundings. If they follow you home, there's also somebody who was robbed at their home. Look, it's very much about your surroundings. I'll be very honest with you. When I leave a show, before I turn onto my street, I'm always seeing if there's anything familiar behind me before I turn on. If there's cars behind me, I really try to pass and I try to take another street. And I'm not kidding, I do this. My brother does it too. When we pass, if there's cars behind, I'll pass the street if we're getting home. Nobody follows us, that's fine, great. Go around, go the back way, then we're good. We're not being followed. we don't carry $50,000 in inventory. We're probably not a target in that sense, because I think a lot of these attacks are targeted. But my point here is that the shows are still very dangerous, but they're still very booming. The market's still very healthy. Cards are selling. Price them correctly, even if they go down, you're gonna sell cards. That's really what it's all about. I just want to discuss a little bit what I'm seeing at the card shows. The Liquid Game Show was amazing, but it was a little bit of a damper on it to hear that there was a robbery after. Still probably more news and developing story to come out on what the heck actually happened. So we'll find out more about that. Guys, that's the video. Excited to tell you about the next one. And guys, that, to confirm, is the end of today's video. Thank you guys so much for joining in. If you can help your boy out, like the video. If you liked the video, enter the giveaway. Comment on a video. Say anything you'd like. Between video 60 and 68, I'll enter into the giveaway for the 6-pack booster bundle of Silver Tempest and the 3-pack blister Togetic promo of Silver Tempest. Guys, enter the giveaway, help your boy out. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this. No shows for a little bit. I'm laying a little bit low. We're gonna have a couple things going on with our health that we're going to combat. I'll get into those when it gets close to it. It'll probably be a little bit of a YouTube break. Based on what I'm gonna be having done, I'll tell you right now, a little surgery. We're gonna have a little surgery done. We'll get into it. Nothing too difficult. Guys, thank you so much for your time. I love you guys. Nicky Cards, out.